Hello UiPath experts, welcome to the UiPath Learner channel. So today I'm going to explain about the objects. Okay, what is that? Object. So what is object? So object is a real-time entity. First of all, why we need to learn the object? Okay, so because as you are the UiPath developers or the experts or the any analysts, so you should know the object, the specialty of the object, the things, everything. So because UiPath in itself, it is having the everything is object. So if you take a in the UiPath studio, you have a UiPath activities. So right line, delay, click, type into, get text, everything, each and every activity in the UiPath activities panel is a object. Okay, if you drag the click event, that's the object. If you drag any right into right line, object, delay, object, everything is object. Okay, so first of all, let's learn about the object oriented programming. So what is the object? Object is a real-time entity. Real-time entity means anything. If you see, if whatever you are seeing now, right now, what is in front of you, just observe in your room or office. So whatever you are seeing, everything is an object. Okay, so whatever you are, it's a physical, touchable or seeable, that is object. Everything is object. Okay, so real-time entity. Let's take here. I can find. So yeah, this is one object. This is one object. This is a remote, AC remote. So this is one object. Okay, so it has a name, ID, everything. Okay, it has a how many keys are there, what is the temperature, what is the sleep mode, fan mode, on or off, everything. What is the color? So each and every object has a two things. Okay, let's take one more thing, like a pencil. This is a pencil, right? So this pencil is an object, this pencil is an object. Okay, what is the color of the pencil? So object, easily I can say, easily you can understand this, blindly you can see. So object has a two things. Okay, how many? Two things. One is a properties, another one is a functionality. Okay, functionality. So properties means, so this pencil, if you take this pencil has a some properties. What is the length of the pencil, what is the color of the pencil, what is the name of the pencil? So these things and all, what is the properties? Let's take, this is a properties and functionality. Let's take a first properties. Okay, okay, so you can call the properties as the attributes also. Okay, attributes, variables, properties, okay, fields. So these are all, the names are different, but the thing is same. Okay, you can call it as a properties, you can call it as a attributes, you can call it as a variables, you can call it as a fields, anything. Okay, let's take a one more thing. Is this is a one object. What is this? This is a one pack. What is that? Coffee pack. What is the name? What is the color? What is the price? These things and all. Properties. Properties means the fields. Okay, so what is a, let's take this one is a coffee packet. uh, uh, Coffee powder is an object, so it has a properties called, so color, price, what is the price of this packet, and quantity. And if you observe, so net weight, there is a lot of things here. Okay, what is the description, how to use description, and whether it is a veg or non-veg. So this is a, the symbol is also there, green. Okay, that is also the thing. And what is the company name? Nescafe Brew, these things and all. What is that company name? Company. And so you can write, so you can write so many things. What is the address of this company? Okay, So if this is an object, the coffee powder packet, coffee powder packet is an object. So it has a watch color, which what is the price of this packet, what is the quantity, whether it is a how much grams and all, and how to use. The description will here there is some description of how to use. So that is also a property. And what is the company? This is an Nescafe company. You may have a multiple company names, but coffee powder is the same. Okay, coffee powder is the same, but the company name will change. Okay, Nescafe. Next packet is a brew. Okay, Three Roses, something like that. But address of the company here, so address of the company also change. Okay, so these are all the these are all the properties of coffee powder. Okay, okay. So this each and every property has a values. Okay, these are all the property names. Each and every has a values. Color, brown. Price, 1 rupee. Okay, what is quantity? Something like a 10 ml, something. Okay, how to use? First spoon, second spoon water, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of milk, and mix. This is a one paragraph text actually. So what is the company name? Nescafe. What is address? So something like a Bangalore, this place. Okay, so if you observe here, so each and every property has the values, right? Each and every property has a values. What is that object name? Coffee powder is a object name. So what is the color of the coffee powder? This is the coffee powder. This is the price meal. These things and all will vary, these things and all same. This is the property as we discussed earlier slide. So object has a two things, one is a property and functionality. If the property are the differ from each and every object. Okay, if you take another object, let's take another object. Okay, okay, let's take another object. So now the object name is take a one person. Okay, this person name is Apparav. Okay, so he is the Apparav. He can have a properties called name, age, color. Okay, so these things and all, so different things. Okay, so address, phone number, how many hands he has, how many legs he has. Okay, so see the object, this is a appara, right? So this appara has a how many hands? It has a the appara has a 2 hands. How many legs? 2 legs. How many eyes? 2 eyes. How many mouth? Only one mouth. How many ears? 2 ears. Okay, Apara has a 2 ears, one mouth. Okay, so just imagine Apara has a 2 hands. That is a properties. He can move the hands. Apara has a 2 legs. He can walk. That is a functionality. Okay, hands, 2 hands. That is a properties, and he can move the hands. That is a functionality. Apara has a one mouth, so he can talk. Talk is a functionality. As we said earlier slide, so we have an object means properties and functionality. Functionality means so he can talk, he can walk, he can hear something, he can listen. So these are all the functionalities. Okay, so if the property and functionality is there, that is the object name, object. Okay, so if the anything is a change, the object name will change. Now what is the object name here? Appara. Okay, suddenly today something happened. The Apparav, okay, unfortunately he died. He died. Okay, so he died. So now just tell me, anyone is coming. So is people call like a, so where is Apparav, or is Apparav went or to the buried place. This is and all. People will call like that, or people will call like a, where is a body? Where is a dead body? These people will call like a dead body. What is object name? Now dead body. Why the object name is changed? Why the object name is changed to Apara to the dead body? Because so Apara has now also Apara has two hands. The properties are same. The functionality is missing. Okay. Here he has two hands. He can move. Here he also has two hands, but he can't move. Okay. So because the dead body itself, the name, the object itself has some properties. If the hands are there, that body should not move. That's the dead body. So if the mouth is there, so the body should not speak. If it is speaking, so we should not talk this object as a dead body. Okay, so that is if the functionality is changed, so object name also will change. That is the one thing you have to remember. And now let's go to the properties. Just take away. Okay, so this one, the person has a name, age, color, address, phone number, right? So one more thing is so you already got that. So each and every object has a properties. That properties is the names of that. These properties will vary object to object, right? So this object is a one thing, this object is a one thing. Okay, so see here, object to object. So this is a upper object. It has a name, age, but the coffee powder is another object. That coffee powder does not have a age. Maybe the date of manufacturing is there, but what is the age is not there. And address, color, phone number. The coffee powder does not have a phone number, and this one, the upper does not have a price. Okay, so each and every object, the properties will differ. Okay, differ. So then each property has a values, right? Each property has a values. These values will change. And one more thing you have to understand here is that the important concept is a data type. Okay, so data type, each and every property, the name, age, color, address, phone number, each and every property has a data type. Data type means what type of data you are going to store onto that property. So if it's a name, you know that, so it's a string. How you know that it is a string? How you know that it is a string? So you have some knowledge, so that you can define that it has only the string values. If you ask anyone in the world, what is your name? The question. So no one can say, my name is a 233 or my name is a 562. Okay, so they can say alphabets only. That's why you may take the number string, sorry. So if you ask anyone age, so people can't say like that, my age is so some robot 236 like that. So people will say that always the numbers, right? That's why you can take the integer as a integer data type. So if the color is there, color is one object, red, blue, green, that is one object. Okay, so address is there, that is again string. Phone number is there, that is again integer. So each and every property, what you understand here, each and every property for that object has a data type. Okay, so let's go to the something like a, here I said this is a click event, and here is a something like a delay activity, and here take a write line or element exist. Okay, element exist. Okay, so if you select the element exist or activity, let's go to the properties of this activity panel. You can find, so the result something like a output panel, there is a result property is there. So this property has a value that should be a boolean value. Boolean means yes or no kind of thing. So data type means what type of data you are going to store into that property. Okay, so boolean values means sometimes so you can ask is the Subbarao is available in the home? If you ask that type of question, they will tell only yes. If you're not there, they will say no. Okay, there is a yes or no kind of thing. Okay, so only the answer you can expect yes or no. Otherwise, true or false. True or false? Is it a true? You're going to hotel? Yes, it's true. Otherwise, no, it's a false. Okay, so these type of things, there is a boolean value. So let's take a delay. Okay, so just select the delay and go to the properties of this delay properties panel. You can find the delay. There is a property called time span. Okay, time span, you have to give the hours, minutes, seconds, 00 hours, 00 seconds, 09 00 hours, 00 minutes, 0009 seconds. So you have to give this format only, otherwise it won't accept. So first of all, you should know what type of data it is expecting from you. Okay, so if it is a time span is a one data type. If it is a delay is expecting the time span value, if you give it a 23 or something integer value, it is throwing error, validation error. What it will say? am will to convert the integer value to the time span. If you give the something like a x, that is a string. Okay, so that's why, so in the properties, you just double click on the three dots. Okay, it will show one big window. So there in the top, they written as a one data type. Okay, so what type of data? If you take a click event or any event, click event, here the click event has a property called selector. Okay, go to the triggers, so target. In the properties of the click event, there is a target. Expand the target, you can find the selector is a one property. So as we discussed, each and every property has a value. You just expand that, so you can find there is a string here. In the property of the click the property of the click event, you can find they will write a string. So what it is expecting from you? It is expecting the string value. You have to give in the double quotes. If you give anything in the double quotes, that is treating as a string. Okay, so what object, whether it is in the properties panel, you can find in the top the object of the class of that object. Okay, so what is a class? Class is nothing but a blueprint of object. Blueprint of object means, so if you want to create, so basically they already created the classes. We're just creating the objects without knowing us. Okay, so when you are creating the objects, when you are dragging the any activity from the activities panel, that time itself you are creating the objects without knowing you. Okay, you are creating the objects basically. Okay, what is a class? You are creating the object for the class, for the class. Okay, what is a class? In object oriented programming languages, the concepts, the class is a best example of the encapsulation. Okay, encapsulation. Okay, so what is a encapsulation? There is a object oriented concepts are there. Encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, these things and all there. Okay, this encapsulation. Let's go to the medical shop. So they will give the capsules. So they will give the tablets also. Okay, so this is a tablet, this is a capsule. Why it is called a capsule? Because they fill all the medicine inside. There is a capsule, the caps. Okay, so because that medicine, if it's touched your tongue, so it's not that much tasty. That's why it is unable to feed to you. That's why they are enclosing, what is that, they are enclosing, that means binding. So binding, capsuling. So they are capsuling the medicine with the, so this is a capsule. Okay, capsuling the two caps actually. So that's why, like that, this is encapsulation. Okay, encapsulation means, so as we discussed, like a, so encapsulating, that means grouping the properties and functionalities. So grouping the properties and functionalities called, that is a class. So by using the class, you can create any number of objects. Okay, you can drag the click event any number of times. Okay, but the click event has a class. You can find in the properties panel, the top, you can find the namespace and class. I mean UiPath dot core dot click, like that. You can find that. You can see each and every activity has a class. Okay, come to the point. Class is a encapsulating these two things, grouping the properties and functionalities. So for example, you can take anything, let's take a one class called, what we can take, so let's take a mobile. Daily people are using, people has a one or two mobiles, each and every person in the family. Yeah, so mobile is a class. This is a class name, and this is a keyword. So no need to I mean, so deep dive in this, because so where, without knowing us, we are creating the objects, no problem. But here it has a, mobile has a properties called, what is a class? Class has a two things, right? Properties and functionalities. Mobile has a company name, that is string, and like that string. Okay, int, size, and float, any floating point, float, price, and color, string, something like, these are all the properties. And what is the next part? Functionalities. You can send SMS, receive SMS, you can make outgoing calls, receive incoming calls. So these are all the functions that work, the main work, what you are going exactly, what you are doing, the work, that is a function. These are methods, these are variables. Okay, so variables is the properties, methods is a functionality. So this is a class, mobile is a class. So if you want to create any object, so you can create a by using the uh, by using that. So mobile is a class, right? Mobile, or mobile, m equal to new mobile of, this is a m dot name equal to iPhone, m dot size equal to 24, m dot price equal to 25,000, like that. So okay, so you can create a so many things. So but anyway, we are not going to create any classes or these things and all in UiPath, but just understand what exactly you are doing everyday life in UiPath Studio. So if you drag anything from the UiPath activity, the activities from the UI activities panel, that is called object. Object has a class name. So you can find in the properties panel, in the top you can find system dot, like that, UiPath dot, those things and all. And the object has a properties, only you are going to change the properties. Some properties are the input properties, some the properties are the output properties. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, you can call to me, so any time. Okay, so that's the thing, my mobile number is a 970-543-5277. Okay, so you just share these videos, or you can call anytime if any doubts in this topic, that is object concept. So thanks for watching. Please share, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. So I will keep on posting the useful videos. If you feel this is a useful video, you can just share to your friends and colleagues. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.